New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres has filed a petition in the state Supreme Court against Roosevelt and Lee counties, as well as the cities of Clovis and Hobbs. He says they all recently passed ordinances that unlawfully restrict abortion access, and now he's requesting a stay to strike them down. KMR Local 4's Kaylee Green has details.
According to AG Raul Torres' writ, Clovis' City Commission passed an ordinance that creates a licensing requirement for abortion clinics. But Clovis Mayor Mike Morris says it is not an outright prohibition of abortion.
One of the requirements is, a statement of compliance with a specific federal law, which is on the books at the federal level and prohibits the mailing and shipping or otherwise interstate transport of abortion paraphernalia and abortion medications.
The writ says Roosevelt County's ordinance creates a similar licensing requirement, but goes further by creating a private cause of action against abortion clinics. Torres says the ordinances unduly restrict the state's constitutional right to an abortion and pose a question of the constitutional authority of local governments.
Simply put, local communities are not empowered to regulate medical services. They are not empowered to regulate access to health care. And the actions that they have engaged in infringes on the state's ability and the legislature's ability to control and regulate the most essential services that are available in any community.
Morris says while the city's ordinance is now under scrutiny by the AG and perhaps state courts, many people still stand in opposition to abortion.
Behind all of that is the folks in Clovis and eastern New Mexico wanting to have their values represented, those values that believe that life begins in the womb, and they, folks here want those values represented, and they don't see that happening at the state level.
Torres called the ordinances extraordinary and unlawful.
I want one thing to be abundantly clear, that the Attorney General's office stands foursquare behind this effort to make sure that women in every corner of the state have access to reproductive health care, that they control these decisions, and that they won't be interfered with by local governments who believe they shouldn't be allowed to exercise that right.
AG Torres filed that writ yesterday and is seeking immediate relief from the state Supreme Court. Live in studio, Kaylee Green, KAMR Local 4 News. Mandy.
Kelly, thank you. We've also reached out to Roosevelt County officials for comment, but have not heard back at this time.